like it.
I know.
They don't listen to us.
I wish they would listen.
Hey, I got some life insurance.
Hey now!
Life
Jeez! I think I drew on the table. Hello everybody and welcome to the Steem-Pocalypse show. It's been a few days. I don't even remember what episode number we're on, unfortunately. I apologize for that. I think it's like 11 or 12. But anyway it goes, this is the last show for the season for us. Beardo and I both died this past round.
Bit the dust.
Yep. Excuse me, heartburn. Get spaghetti for dinner. Let's go back to the beginning. I'm Dwells. This is Essential Mom, my beautiful wife. Don't you love her braids? That's Beardo, his beautiful wife Gigi. This is the Steem-Pocalypse show.
Yes, it is.
She's protecting her.
He keeps hurting me.
Show her hand.
I sliced my fingertips today really badly. They're still bleeding. He keeps hitting them.
I bumped it 3 times in preparation for this show. She almost had real tears.
Almost. It really hurts.
So, we got a little bit to recap since the last video. We had a decision where we had to choose between 2 different mushrooms to eat. We both used our field guide and ate the morel mushrooms. We were good to go on that. And then we had...
And we knew those were safe anyways, even without the field guide.
Right. Then what do we have after that? Oh, they had the picture, we had the video that was, pictures that was, no, the cows was...
I think the cows is next.
Was it? No, we went down the hill, cows, then mushrooms,
Yeah.
then...
And then it was you.
Wait, where was Zach at in that?
Oh, and then it was...
Well, Zach was the last
Zach
time we did a
was
video.
before the...
Zach and
Before
then
the
you.
house.
Zach was
The
before
house.
the mushrooms.
Okay,
Who
so
cares
down the
what
hill,
word it-
Oh, that's
cows,
right. Zach gave us
Zach,
the food guide.
Yeah.
mushrooms,
Cows.
cows, and then meat. So in this episode, there was a post that had a picture of me with our dog Max in it. And if you chose to attack me, you died. Which is kind of funny because those who attacked Zach killed Zach, but those who attacked me died. They killed my dog, jerks. But everyone
in real
else.
life, that wouldn't happen.
But those who ran away in the dark ran off a cliff and died. Those who chose to greet me or lay still, I talked to them and said I was looking for a young man and I was looking for him at dark because it's more discreet that way. And I gave them a cryptic note and said if I found a young man, show him this note and ask him if it means anything to him. Then we move on and we find this, what looks like an abandoned building. And you have the option of just going away from it altogether, going in and exploring it with your guns drawn, or going in and exploring it without your guns drawn, keeping your guns hidden. Those who went and explored it, either way, didn't matter with guns drawn or not, met a crazy hillbilly with a shotgun and got gunned down. Which to me, I think, honestly, is not fair, especially for those of us that are team players. One of us should have had an option to be able to make it out alive, I think, personally. But it is what it is. That's the game. So, I mean, really, if I would have sat down and thought about it, I should have thought, well, wait a second. If it's a team play option and one's going to die and one's going to live, then he would have presented those scenarios like he had in one's past. So, if there's going to be something where people die, both team members are going to die. So, really, honestly, I should have told my teammate, hey, we don't know what this young man's all about, but what does it matter? Let's just take the safe bet and avoid the building altogether. But we didn't do that. We talked about it and decided we'll go in and keep our guns hidden. And we died because of it. So, now
That's not why this is the last show.
Well, yeah. Last season, even after I died, we still continued on with the show, giving our, our scenarios of what we thought could possibly happen and given what we would choose. We're not going to do it this time because I drive truck for a living, but a few months ago I went and got my license to be able to sell insurance. So I'm now licensed in the state of Arkansas to sell commercial and residential insurance. So I can sell homeowners insurance, car insurance, and business insurance. And so I'm in the process of trying to get my business going for that. I'm actually going to be working under a friend of theirs from Texas, and so I need to start building my clientele up and getting, business going so I can eventually quit driving truck. And once I quit driving truck and I'm doing the insurance, I'll actually have more time to be able to devote to the show and, doing it to a standard that I feel that it should be at. Because, I feel like it should be at here and we're down here. And I know we can produce a higher quality, better show. So since I'm not in the game anymore, not in the play for it, it's like, let's just take a break and I'm going to work on...
Well, and it's just, right now, we're getting, we homeschool, so we're getting ready to start school up in a couple weeks, too, and we have a vacation that we have planned in a month it's a vacation. You don't work, it's a vacation.
It's a vacation, but it's a holiday.
It's a feast holiday.
It's a biblical feast.
Exactly. It's a biblical feast. It's called the Sukkot or Feast of Tabernacles. And
that's
a week long of having fun camping, basically.
Really, when you count all the days, it's almost 10 days total. And so we have to start getting stuff out for that, and he doesn't have time. He just doesn't have time to do everything that he needs to do, that I need him to do, especially now that I'm handicapped for probably a week.
So that's why I know some people are thinking, oh, they're died out, and they're just saying, no, it's not why we're not going to do the show. It's
we're leaving too.
Yeah, they're going to be going away for... You guys will be back next weekend, though, right?
I don't know.
But we did the show without you last season.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's better with you.
They're coming back.
Hey, I will be back eventually.
I need her to come back. I can't even wash my hair.
Who do you think braided her hair tonight? So
that was a freak accident.
What is the scenario for that today?
I don't know.
I haven't read it, so I don't know.
Thankful to be alive, the remaining survivors press on. Food will need to be found again, and death will have to avoid you at all costs. As they press on, another structure begins to become visible. As they creep forward, they see a recreational vehicle, a sign, and a pile of cans. This could be a good chance to get some backup food supplies, or it could be death. Option 1, try to take all the cans. Option 2, try to take one of the cans. Option 3, try to have one person cover while the other takes all the cans for team play. Option 4, try to have one person cover while the other takes one of the cans for team play. Option 5, try to make friends by shouting friendly to Tom. Option 6, try to run away.
In the picture...
This year, last season, that was one where a lot of people died. If you took one can, then you were safe. If you took more than that, then you weren't.
Your picture's not loading.
And if you tried to be friendly with him, he killed you.
Yeah, it's Tom.
The only way was to go back behind it and take one can.
But we don't have that option this round.
No.
It's not loading for some reason on her phone, but the picture said, mess with my cans and you're dead, Tom. So, my advice to everybody is option 1, try to take all the cans. I died. I'm going to try to kill everybody off next round. Run away. If you've got food and you don't need it, run away. That's
if you
the best
don't
thing.
need it, I think
you don't need
should
it.
go.
If you need food, take one can.
Only take one.
If you're a team, you're only going to get one can. So you guys need to decide who's going to live and who's going to die. And who's going to die is going to be the one that has to try to shoot. Needs to cover. Wait, who would Tom shoot? Would Tom shoot the guy with the gun or shoot the one going for the can? Okay, I don't know on that one.
Neither one of them. They're just saying cover. That doesn't necessarily mean somebody's going to die or somebody's going to shoot
Right,
at him.
well, no, but see, if Tom sees the person going for the can, he would shoot the person going for the can, then the person covering would shoot Tom.
But I think the only people that are going to die is the ones that are greedy and try to take them all.
Try to have one person cover while the other one takes all the cans for team play.
And then
Try to have one person cover while the others take one of the cans for team play.
And here's the thing, for the ones that have teams, if they only have one backup food supply and they have to eat, only one person